Well, greetings and welcome to another episode of A Missouri Minute. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but this seems like a good day to do it. Well, any day is a good day to do it. Today, I'm on the Missouri River, as usual, and it's a calm day, and that's why I'm doing this video today, really. Seen a lot of wind lately. Haven't been able to pull this camera out and operate it in the wind because the microphones are very sensitive. Okay, so here I am on the Missouri River. I'm actually floating along in a very good current, and I am currently south of the town of Blair, Nebraska. That over there is Iowa, and that over there is Nebraska, under the sun. A little while ago today, like about an hour ago, I was just upstream of Blair, Nebraska, and I was instructed by a gentleman this morning that I met whose name was Mark Coor. He's a duck hunter. He's been duck hunting in the same area for 47 years. That's amazing. He had all his decoys out, duck decoys, goose decoys, and he was just waiting for some ducks to land so that he could shoot them, I guess. Anyways, he was a friendly guy, and we got to chatting, and I told him that I needed some water. I needed to fill up my water bottles, and he suggested that I go to a restaurant actually, called the Driftwood, which was just a few miles downstream if you're drifting. I might be a little drifting right now. It's just a little itchy. Wow, there's a lot of planes. Vapor trails here. There's just a little aside here. I'm close to Omaha, Nebraska, and on the other side of the river from Omaha is a place called Council Bluff. And Council Bluffs is in Iowa. I've done the Iowa-Nebraska thing. You're clear on that, right? Okay. Anyways, vapor trails. For the last 2 days, I've seen so many vapor trails. There's some more above the sun this time. Well, they're not actually flying above the sun, but it kind of looks like it. Anyways, you get the idea. And but it's just planes everywhere here. They're going somewhere. Going everywhere. I guess. Anywho, I ended up about a little more to the. I ended up at the Driftwood restaurant, and there was a gentleman there. His family owns the restaurant, and his name is Pat Millette. And Pat, I'll tell you, is a pretty fantastic guy, and we got to chatting. And there's some pretty interesting family history there. His dad was an NFL referee. He refereed football and baseball, although not professional. But he also did basketball as well. He was a referee, all sorts of things. He did over 500 games refereeing in the NFL. That's amazing. Among other things, I guess by the time he was 16, he had 7 jobs on the go. So he's had quite a lucrative career, for sure. Anyways, his dad is now 80, and Pat is now, among other things, running the restaurant there. He also has a construction business as well, and just a great guy. So I filled up my water bottles there, and being the super guy that he was, he gave me a care package of things, food, basically, which was very cool. He gave me some pop, Mountain Dew. This is Diet Mountain Dew as well. And there's more than one. There's a few of them. And some bottled water, which is pretty cool. And then he came down with another bag with some food in it. And knowing that I probably wouldn't order a steak from his restaurant, he decided to give me some vegetables from the kitchen. So I've got some cherry tomatoes here that just scrumptious. I just had a few of them right now, a few minutes ago. I won't don't eat on camera. And what else is in here? Some baby carrots. That's pretty fantastic. And a couple cucumbers. And some potatoes for roasting. How cool is that? So I've got a little stash, or a big stash, down here. Some would say a big stash between my legs, although I've heard differently. And that's pretty awesome. So I'm pretty happy about that. So I'm going to have that with my rice tonight. That'll just be lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So I am currently just below river mile 644, which means that I'm about 24 miles from the city of Omaha. And in a couple hours, I'm going to pitch camp. And then tomorrow, I'm going to paddle through Omaha, Nebraska. Omaha will be the biggest city that I've seen in a long time. I'm pretty sure that it's the largest city on the Missouri River. So rather than trying to find a place to stay in Omaha, I'm just going to pass through and camp on the other side. So that should be interesting. I'm going to spit right now. And I'm also going to say that here we are as we approach, or maybe I approach, because I don't know if you're actually watching. Well, you probably are watching this if you're... Anyways. This is just a lovely day. Today is November 29th. It's a Thursday. And it is probably 50 degrees out right now. I'm quite toasty in my Gore-Tex suit here. And not wearing a balaclava for the first time in a couple of weeks, which is fantastic. So, and apparently it's supposed to stay like this for the next little while. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Mild temperatures, 40, 50 degrees during the day. Somebody mentioned that it might get up to 60 in Kansas City. That's amazing. That's a couple hundred, well, 140, 150 miles downstream. But still, it's just some fantastic weather at the end of November. So I'm definitely taking advantage of that. When I'm not doing this, I'm actually using a paddle to propel myself forward in this good flow. And making my way to St. Louis, and then further down on the Mississippi River. So 644 miles to go until I get to the confluence. And right now I'm averaging over 30 miles a day, so that's pretty fantastic. I'm very happy with the progress so far, and going to continue that. Maybe a day off here and there, but I should be able to reach St. Louis by Christmas time, which will be good because, as you can well imagine, at Christmas time, it's not going to be 50 degrees around here. So I haven't seen any snow yet, other than when I was at Snake Creek in South Dakota. Luckily then, I was in a cabin. But it has been cold, very cold at times. So this little break is surely welcomed here on the Missouri River. And right now, I'm going to say, choo.